What is going on, people? Today we got a brand new bargain store. Now, for Appcoins, I know a lot of you have been asking me, is there going to be a new code, etc. for the 5% since the last code that I had is no longer working. There is going to be a new code. It is 5 Aevatrex, all capital letters. Although it's supposed to be active today, 4/29, but as I put it in right now, it's still saying that it's not active. So even if you're seeing the video like right away, it might take a couple of hours, or if something changes, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, the code should be 5 Aevatrex, all capital letters, and hopefully within the next hour or so, it'll be active and good to go. I sent them an email just in case. But that is the new code, or at least the one that's supposed to be the new one. If anything changes, like I said, I will let you guys know. That way you can continue to get that 5%. So, with that being said, this new bargain store, we've pretty much seen this before. You get a lot of the same things that we've seen before. Dark Magister chest, 6,800 gems per chest. I gotta say, this is one of the things that I would say is absolutely not really worth it. The only time that I would say is sure go ahead is if you're trying to get these medals. But first of all, these medals are very hard for them to actually drop. So, and even if they do drop, the best you can probably do is get them to gray, and they're not going to do anything for you. So, a gray, they're really not going to do anything for you. So, Dark Magister chest, it's one of those that unless you're just like, you got a filthy amount of gems and stuff, I would skip. I mean, I'm skipping them, and I got a bunch of gems, so that tells you all you need to know. The Astrolite. It's great. 5,000 gems per Astrolite, considering how expensive they are in general. It's absolutely worth it. Of course, if you're willing to spend the gems on it. But the only disappointing thing is that you only get 2 per day. Which is like, it's okay, but I really wish it would have been more. You know, maybe 5 or something. But you can only get 2, so I guess you can get what you can get. The chest of packs. Now, this one is definitely interesting. Now, for me, personally, I'm not going to get it because I don't need any of these. But for those of you that are still working on Frostwing, Huey Hops, or Queen Bee, they are pretty much an absolutely must get. The only thing that I can even benefit from this is the Chaos Core. And even then, it's kind of questionable. So, you know, for me, I'm going to pass on it. But the good news is that you can get 16 a day, which is pretty nice. It'll definitely help you with your pack 5 familiars and stuff like that. For me, I'm going to pass. Because the only thing, like I said, the only thing I can get from this is the Chaos Core. And one Chaos Core costs, what, I think it's like a little over 7,000 gems. And I'm going to be spending almost 6,000 on this anyway. So, really nothing for me to get here. Legendary Ember Chest. Now, this is something that I will get. Because, what are you getting? Essentially 18 per day? Yeah, 18 chests per day. I still need a bunch of Ember chests because I still have a couple of champion items that I want to make. And champion is not very good for you as far as embers that you need. Yeah, you usually need at least 16 gold and upwards of like 30 something. It's not great. So I need all the ones that I can get. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And then here is where it gets good, because I know that a bunch of like the free-to-play players, etc., this is where you really want to get your extra things. And so you get Mutated Brains, Glowing Halos, Queen Venom, and Ancient Blueprints. The highlight here, obviously, is the Glowing Halo. I technically don't need the Glowing Halo, so I don't know if I want to spend the gems. I mean, 16,000 gems for essentially a purple and a half. I'm going to do it. Because eventually I'll probably want to get to 6 cups, so I might as well do it. The reason I was kind of contemplating is because I have 3 mythic cups, and then I have a gold one that can be upgraded to mythic already, and then I have 30 gold. It's just a lot. So, but since I'm saving my embers for champion stuff, this kind of takes a backseat. But as you can tell, I can almost pretty much make 2 extra mythic cups. So yeah, I might as well just grab them. Yeah. Also, my payout is soon, isn't it? In 1 day. That is like perfect timing. 30-day deposit is going to pay out in 1 day as bargain store is going on. That will definitely help alleviate some of it. But yeah, with the mutated brains, queen venoms, ancient blueprints, etc., those are always going to be nice, especially if you need these. Like I know, for instance, my alt needs glowing halos and mutated brains. Queen venom and ancient blueprints not so much, but yeah. Moving on, the jewels. Terror jewels, Trojan jewels. I don't need them at all, but I know that some of you will. The good thing is that with the infantry jewels, these are some of the easier ones to get. Not as easy as range, but definitely not as hard as Cav. So, Terror Jewel is probably one of the easier ones to get in general. But Trojan Jewels can be semi-hard to get. So, I would for sure get these gems if you still lack on them. Because for the price, it's not bad. And you can get 12 a day. That's not bad. You're going to end up with at least, what is that? You probably end up with about a purple or something like along those lines. So, it's not too bad. The next thing is the Wolfpack Sigils. Something happened with the recording. I don't know what happened, but I already got them. You get 12 per day at 2,600 each. I'm at the point where I have all purple Wolfpack Sigils, so for me to get gold is going to take a while, but I might as well pick them up while they're here. If you're free to play or if you don't have a lot of Sigil slots, this is a must to help your guild out for Barons, Emperors, Wonder Battles, just all of that. Dragon Arena. So I would absolutely suggest everybody pick this up, the Wolfpack Sigils, because it is really nice. Star Scrolls, I think honestly it's one of those like that you gotta have if you have the gems. You get 30 Star Scrolls for 15,000 gems. That is nothing. That is nothing. So pick these up, especially if you're still working on your stars, which I still am. And then the Experience Elixir times 5. I don't need these anymore, which is a shame because I like to use them a lot for like Guildfest before. But all my familiars are level 60 now, so you know I can't really use them now. But if you're still working on your familiars, for sure pick these up. You get what do you get every day? 35 every day? Is that right? That's not bad. 35 a day. By the time this ends, you're probably gonna end up with like almost 100, probably over 100. So that's really, really good. But overall, like I said, with the bargain store, especially if you don't have like a lot of gems to work with, right? The main thing that I would suggest, like if you can only grab a couple of things, take a look at your account and what it is that you need the most, and then just get that. Because a lot of times with bargain store, man, like it might come when you only have like 100,000 gems or maybe even less. 50,000 gems, etc. So that's when it becomes a little bit rougher, and that would be a hard place. But honestly, I think that the one thing that I would put over everything is these chest of packs, because T5 familiars are just a game changer. And then from there, if you don't need these chest of packs, then you can kind of work your way down. But I think chest of packs is probably the most important thing. Astrolite, you only get 2, so it's like, is that really going to do much for you? You can probably skip the Astrolite if you're really tight on gems, in my opinion. Ember chest, again, you can probably skip this too if you're tight on gems, because you don't really get a lot of chests considering. So this could be one that you can probably skip. These, though, I probably would not skip this if you need them. This will probably be my number 2 if you need, because they're pretty cheap considering the gem price. This is almost like the price of 2 relocators for a blue. Absolutely. So yeah, I would absolutely pick these up, probably as my number 2 priority. And then from there you can kind of like go down the line. But those of you that are tight on gems, make sure that you pick up your number 1 or number 2 thing. And then just keep in mind that the bargain store is going to be here for the next 2 days. So hopefully you'll have enough gems for the next 2 days as well to pick up what you need. There is always some, packs that you can grab if you need gems or whatnot. But generally speaking, like Let's Celebrate gives you a decent amount of gems. This one gives you 15,000, and the $20 one gives you, I think, 50,000. So that's pretty good. And you can get this every day, so it'll kind of replenish your gems. But yeah, like I said, the new code is 5 Aevatrex. although right now it's not working for me, and I already emailed them just to make sure that maybe it's just we gotta wait an hour or so or whatever it may be. But like I said, give me some time to double check with them. If it's working for you, great, let me know if it works for you. That way I know that, okay, this is working, because I'm going to be trying every couple hours or whatever. But if something changes, like I said, if there's the code needs to be changed or whatever, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through, and until later, bye.